What is up, mini painting people? Casey with Mini Studio Bros coming back at you with another video today. Let's see, first off, if I sound a little different, I hope I do. I'm trying a little bit different audio setup today. Last time I had my mouth like an inch away from the phone because I'm an idiot and don't know anything technology based. Well, I kind of do, but I don't at the same time. I got a little earbud setup going on today, but I'm gonna try it out. What we have today. All right, here's what we got. Oh, first off, before I forget, I wanted to show off the knobs, the commando knobs that I was the first two videos on the Ork skin that I showed you guys. Let me increase the brightness. There we go. Here's one of them. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. Took me a couple days to get them finished. Yeah, I really like how it came out. Some sneaky stuff going on there, sneaky camo. I think I'm going to try a different light setup for the next video as well. Right now it looks like it's kind of shadowed a little bit, so I'm going to try something else out next time. Here's the other guy. This is a flash kit arm. Yeah, that's what that is. With a knob head from the knob box. Power claw, of course. Added the choppa, did the green stuff to give a little strap for that. Oh, here's another commando. The last burner is finished. I'm so happy. I've had these, well, not these two guys. I converted these recently. I've had these models, pewter models, that I rescued from eBay for almost 2 years. And it took the coaxing from people for a while to convince me to play Kill Team. It took that to make me finally paint these 15, I think, commandos that I had. And I finally did. So, it only took almost 2 years, and it took me about a month, maybe a little more, to do it all. So they're finished. I'm happy. I'm good. Everybody's happy. I got some Team Yankee going on in the background. That's another story. But today, before I get too off topic, today, what we got going on is I want to show a little simple technique for Ork vehicles. This being a finished product, something that is another quick thing to do, and it adds a lot of detail for very little effort. I mean, it takes effort, obviously. You have to pick up the brush. Now, I will admit, I did a lot of this with airbrush, but you can do the same thing with the regular hand brush or rattle can as a primer / base coat. But for simplicity's sake, instead of doing the whole truck or the whole battle wagon, this is a def roller to a battle wagon. This is the front ramming piece. If you don't have this added on, it's this guy. This battle wagon I bought off eBay probably 2 years ago as well, and it kind of came primed and colored. I think the guy used an airbrush, and it was just a simple, I think, corn red from Citadel base with maybe a Mephiston over the top. Now, admittedly, on this, I bought this myself and painted it. I used the corn red base and then did, what is it, Evil Sun Scarlet. Sprayed it on the top areas, kind of catch the raised areas. You see it's still kind of dark on the bottom. That's the corn red, plus the washes. But all it is I kind of blocked in some different colors just to give it something different. Instead of just straight red, I wanted to give it a little complexity. Or not complexity, just something different. Anyway, I added in the other little bits of color. Now, and like I said, this does utilize an airbrush is what I'm going to do. I got it with blue tack there. But you can do this with a hand brush. It doesn't matter. I'm just lazy. And I like to use an airbrush. Now, I will say, as a word of, not caution, but just so you guys know, that when you airbrush a wash on, it tends to glaze the whole thing, or tint the color, more than get in the actual recesses. It won't get in there unless you just load on the wash, and I mean so much that it's just going to drip down and just form big beads and drip off. I mean, it takes that much just to get into the recesses. So some of you guys may want to panel line it or pin wash it first. Just go by hand, panel wash or pin wash this, then spray on your wash afterwards. And this can work for any vehicles. Doesn't have to be Orks. It's just that Orks are the best and easiest. In a sense, they're kind of the easiest to paint vehicles for. But yeah, I'm going to take it over to the airbrush booth here in a second and show you what I do. But first, I'm going to use. Let me try to remember. Yeah, get your base colors down. Just get all your base colors down like this. Next, what I want to do is hit it with a dry brush. That's what it is, of lead belcher. Or any kind of gunmetal, dark silver kind of thing. Yeah, I'll get that ready and get right back to you. All right, and we're back. Let's see. Oh yeah, head cold is gone. If anybody was wondering, I feel much better. My nose is still running, but you didn't want to know that. Now that I think about it, but I got kind of the paint set up here. I wish I could zoom this camera out or something. But this is my phone mounted to a cheapo tripod right in front of me. So this is all I got for now, folks, but this is what we're gonna do. You can use the Citadel Necron compound for this, but I like to have kind of the darker lead belcher first. You kind of waste some, but you know, that happens with a lot of paint. But what I'm going to be using is their large dry brush, and I want to say you don't, I feel like this shouldn't have to be said, but you don't have to use this. Just use whatever old dry brush you have. I like this because it's large, and this is a large area for what we're going to be doing. But yeah, just start dabbing it in there. Simple dry brush technique of just getting off a lot of it. And sometimes, if I'm wondering, I'll kind of put it on the back of my hand to see how heavy it is or how much is coming off, and I like that where it's at. Now we're just going to hit it. This is going to be a heavy dry brush, and to kind of mask some of these lines you got going on, you can dab it. Just kind of dab it and rotate the brush as you do it, and that'll kind of mask some of those lines you got going on. Or if you want it, now that I think about it, you could just go up with it, because this will be like kind of the bottom part towards the ground, and you can just kind of go up and like that be it. And I don't mind if this is kind of heavy when I put it on, because I want it to just mimic a real life scenario where this thing is just balls to the wall. They're just flying around in their battle wagon, having fun, crumping oomies, taking out fish gits, all the like, taking out pointy ears, beaky boys, just crumping everybody they come across. So we really want it battle worn. And if you don't want it so battle worn, you can just kind of, let's see, just slightly hit something. Or just go super heavy, like I'm kind of doing here. Kind of get some on the back. I don't think I really need to that much get on the back on this, because you can't really see it once it's attached. It's kind of coming off. Let me hold it there. But you know, somebody may be able to see this, so I kind of want to get it done. On the bottom, coming off the blue tack. Oops. Had that propped up so you could kind of see what I had going on in there. Now this being the bottom, I really want to scruff it up some. There we go. Yeah, this sucker's just coming right off the blue tack. And I'm just going back and forth. Like I said, I want a heavy, yeah, it's coming right off. I want a heavy dry brush of this lead belcher. Like I said, these Orks are rough and tumbling around, driving around, whatever, doing what they want, what they do best, which is crumping and having a blast while doing it. All right, so that's, I mean, I could go further, but I think that's where I'm going to stop right here. Yeah, I really like that. Really like that. Next, what I'm going to do is, well, let me clean this brush real fast. I don't like it drying on there. There we go. Next one we're going to use, well, let me get the real deal. Where did I put them? I don't see them, so you're gonna have to see my crummy dropper bottle. Nope, that's not it. Oh well, I'll figure it out in a minute. Anyway, this is the Vallejo Rust. They have a light and a dark, I think, something like that. But this is 76506. It's just they're in the mid-range rust. What I like to do, and you don't have to use an airbrush, but I'm going to spray this all over this guy and just saturate. Well, not saturate it. I'm going to get it pretty soaked down, but all it's going to do is tint the color. It probably won't really get into these recesses very well, but I want to give the look of just dirty, grimy, rusty metal, just to give it that weather-worn look. So I'll get it set up over at the booth, and we'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back, mini family. Let's see. Oh, it's still not even dry. This took 3,927 days to dry. Really, really long time. Excuse me. But this is kind of what it's going to look like once finished. Now, yeah, you can still kind of see it. Yeah, it's still wet. Still wet. Anyway, got it propped up over here. What I'm going to do next is use Vallejo's, their Negro, or black rather, wash. Here's the reason. I tend to prefer the Citadel Null. I really like Citadel washes a lot. I found they've given me the best results so far. I like it better than this, but as far as airbrushing goes, or when I'm tinting color, I go to this guy because you can get a bunch of it for a whole heck of a lot cheaper than this. And I mean a whole, let's grab it right here. I still don't know where the rust one is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's the rust. The oxide, yeah. Let's see, this is 20, no, not 24. 30, oh, come on. 35 milliliters for, oh, there went the air compressor. For, gosh, what is it, $7? $8, $9, $10, I forget what it is. But anyway, you get 24 milliliters of Citadel wash for $7.80 now. And I think this is just a dollar or two more. If that, it may be just the same. You get more, but I tend to like the Citadel better. Now, what I have done recently, actually not recently, I've used this for a while. This stuff is the wash from the gods, the mini gods. I really like strong tone. It's amazing. Now here recently at my shop, I ordered, somebody wanted some strong tone, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get some of this stuff. They're soft and they're dark tone. This is very comparable to Citadel Null Oil. They're actually very good. I like both of these, but the soft tone, I really like it. I used it on one of the Commando's backpacks. I used the dark or Null Oil for the rest of them, but I did one in this, and I really like the way this come out. It's just strong tone, but not as strong. But anyway, for the next step, like I said, once again, I'm going to airbrush. You don't have to do it, but what I want to do is I'm just going to hit the bottom. Kind of where it's meeting the ground, just to make that really extra dark and dirty. Yeah, I'll get set up at the booth and I'll show you how it's done, and we'll get back in just a minute. Alright, we're back, guys. Another 3,928 days for it to dry this time. There were some spots, you can kind of see what I was saying. The surface tension just doesn't allow it to really go into the recesses. So, like I said, if you want, you can panel line it, pin wash it, whichever you want to do. Alright, next, to wrap this up, what I like to use is a brighter silver, particularly Necron Compound Citadel dry brush paint for this. This time, instead of going, still kind of a little wet, nice, just heavy like we did with the lead belcher, I like to go a little bit lighter. Just kind of catch the edges, like a normal dry brush. Kind of there. I don't think I got enough on the paintbrush there. Give a little more. Stuff's very. Nah, you can't see it. It's very odd. For those who've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's hard to get some on sometimes. Sometimes it just goes wrong. Anyway, here we go. Just kind of lightly hit it. Get down here, dummy. Just kind of on the top raised areas. A little right there. Oh yeah, go up. Yeah, that's what we want to do, because things are naturally going to be rammed with this thing and get thrown up. Up and over. And the boys get a good laugh over it. There we go. Something like that. It's not going to take a whole heck of a lot here. Let's see. Take it off. Perfect. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, you can see the rest there. And to take it even further, I'm not going to do it just because I want to get this over with. You could take your rust wash or thin down a nice ready brown or something and just run some streaks down. Kind of running down. You can split them off, go in different ways. Just have it going straight down, catching that, running over, or running and spilling over in the middle of it, running down. There's a lot of different things you can do, or rust around one of these rivets and kind of running down. But yeah, you could call it done here. Just some quick, simple ways of doing things. Like I said, get your base color down. That could be a rattle can color, airbrush, whatever. And then just pick some spots. Pick different panels to just 1, 2, 3, 4 here or there to give them different colors. I actually got this idea from another channel, Striking Scorpions. I'm gonna get this wrong. 8228. I don't know, something like that. He has a nice little video on painting Ork vehicles, and it's kind of like that. But I like to kind of do the wash all over kind of deal. But yeah, that's it. See, what I may do at another time is show the actual battle wagon completed. Let me grab it. Actually, I'll show you what it was like when I got it, and still is this way. But this is it right here. I don't know what's going on there. Not really sure what's going on with the tracks. Yeah, you can tell those airbrush wheels are different colors. Looks like it was sprayed. Yeah, I'm gonna go over the wheels, spray them black. Probably hit them with another dry brush because it's just quick and easy. Probably spray these tracks a certain color. Put some weathering pigments in there. But yeah, I'll basically do the same technique over the entire body of what we did here. And you can just see the difference. It's almost, yeah. I mean, that just looks 100 times better than just plain old red with a little highlight mixed over it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Once again, I don't know what we're going to do next. We don't really have a schedule yet. We're still early on in our channel here. But one thing I do want to do, and I know Sean feels the same, is try to improve our quality. Like I said, me solo, all I have is my phone, guys. That's all I have. But that's not an excuse for not putting out good stuff for you guys. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to improve the audio, visual, see what we can get going. Take the squeaky chairs out of it. Yeah, I may do some showcases. Show you guys some stuff that I've done. What I do have coming up soon, whenever it's gonna be, is I got these little Grots ammo dealers. Yeah, that's what they're called, ammo dealers from Cromlech. There we go. Turn the brightness up again. Yeah, these little ammo dealers. These guys are going to be ammo runts. Yeah, ammo runts for my flash kits. I've only got one unit of 5 painted. I still have 10 more in the box. I'll get to them one day. Yeah, I really like the way these guys look. Super ugly. Big rockets, even though none of the flash kits really have a weapon capable of that, but I think they'll work, because all you get from Citadel is the one ammo runt in the knob box that's like pulling a chest of bullets with a stick bomb in his hand. So that's all they have currently, and it's kind of boring to have several of those. So I wanted variety, but yeah. And there'll be other things coming on later too. But yeah, thank you for watching. This has been Casey with Mini Studio Bros. We'll see you guys later.